With there being almost 290 songs for the Love Live franchise being released or planned to be released, there's bound to be songs that some people overlook. Often those songs are the ones that don't get promoted as much. The games and anime promote the songs a lot, but a few songs fall by the wayside in the rankings as they don't get animated and people tend to forget about them or potentially never even hear them in the first place. I did my top 115 rankings earlier this year, and I just did the top 100 songs for Love Live. There's bound to be differences in the song ranks as I have different tastes to other people, but there are songs that I feel that are severely underrated and underappreciated. Not every song is loved by the fans, but perhaps that's not because everyone is aware of every single song out there. So I gathered up a list of 10 songs that I believe deserve more love. I got these songs mostly based on how I rated the song in my list compared to how people rated the songs in the top 100 songs from Love Live. But this is by no means a comprehensive list, and I didn't fully follow that. It is not solely just by the differential of places. But these top 10 are what I think are the worst offenders so far. Lastly, I also did not consider new songs because it is way too early for me to consider those. We haven't got a pretty accurate view of what people think about the songs yet, so you can't really underrate them even when you can't really rate them properly in the first place. So for right now, things like the Nijugaku songs as well as the new Saint Snow songs, I will not consider them in this list because it's still too early for them. So now let's get to the songs. In 10th place, I have Tokimeki Bunruigaku. So I admit I wasn't the biggest fan of this song at first. Pretty slow in the beginning, and that could be a huge turn off for this song. I couldn't get myself to enjoy this song, and I switched it off pretty early on when being new to the song. But give this second chorus a listen. It speeds up and becomes so much more enjoyable, at least for me. It still has that classic Azalea charm, and it has one of my favorite parts of any Azalea song ever. I love that part. That part is so cool, and just the way they spell out the sub-unit name, it's just so awesome and unique, and I just really enjoy the instrumentals. It's just so epic, and I just can't find moments that are just as amazing as this. At 9th place, I have Paradise Live. This is a really fun song. This is what Love Live is all about. Fun, energetic, and catchy. The opening to this song is so catchy. I'm surprised that not a lot of people cared about that much for this song. The song was made for the Love Live Squad Festival app, so I figured a lot of people would know about it. Yes, it does lack an anime dance so far, unless you go to the arcade game, so I understand why some people might not remember this song, but it's just so catchy and rhythmic, and just the start by itself I think merits a listen. So give it a try, and it's a pretty fun song to jam to. In 8th place, I have Diamond Princess no Yuuutsu. BB has been very popular for a lot of fans, but I find it odd that their first album often gets ignored. To be fair, this song came out really early in Love Live's history. I'm not as a big fan as many others for BB, but I find it odd that this one seems to be less liked, especially from BB fans, especially when you see songs like Psychic Fire getting in like the top 30s. This has more of that classic BB feel, more mature kind of elements in it, and I think it illustrates the group the best of all their songs. By no means is this necessarily the best BB song, and most people would agree it's not. But I definitely think this deserves more recognition, and more BB fans should give it a try, even non-BB fans as well. In 7th place, I have the Guided Fates Paradox album as a whole, but more specifically, I'll be looking at Kodoku no Kairo. So, wait a minute. Are these even Love Live songs? Technically, yes. There are 10 songs in this album, which gives a lot of the girls in Muse their second solo song. Now, these are technically considered Love Live songs since the songs are credited to the girls in the Muse and not the seiyus who voiced them. For example, Koruku no Kairo is by Hanyo Koizumi and not by her seiyu Yurika Kubo. I am grouping this whole album as underrated since the whole album is just straight up not even known by most fans. Every time I talk about it, people say that's not a Love Live song, and then I had to explain to them every single time. So yes, people don't know about it, it's not promoted, you wouldn't find it in the games anywhere. So I understand why almost no one knows about this, and that's why people often forget about this, and this gets destroyed in rankings. But that's why I'm here to say that these songs are actually pretty decent. These songs are very different in style as they were for a collaboration with the Guided Fate Paradox, which is a game you can find on like the PS3. And the style that they match is more towards the Guided Fate Paradox style. This whole album is pretty neglected, which is unfair to these songs, which are still pretty decent. There are plenty of solo songs for each girl, so you can go ahead and try to listen to some of them, as you might get to listen to another solo song for your best girl in Muse. In 6th place, I have Yume de Yozora o Tera Shitai. Honestly, I was surprised to see this song be neglected as much as it did. The song was performed by the first years and second years for Aquas in season 1 of episode 6. This one is a very gentle and harmonious song. Third years have not joined Aquas yet, but they did watch the girls perform with the floating lanterns. The visuals here are very wonderful, and I just really like the effects of the floating lanterns. I just find out that an anime song did this poorly. I really like the song, and even though it's a little slower, I think it's really well done, and the solos in it are also very good. In 5th place, I have Humming Friend. Humming Friend is such a fun and lively song. Humming Friend was paired with Azuwa Jumping Heart, which of course is the opening for the season 1 of the anime, but of course this song was not in the anime itself. This song has a very epic opening, but it's not an opening song. Nevertheless, the song has a very catchy rhythm and it's just got a great beat. The song is in the arcade games, but this is just so fun to listen to. The instrumental just makes what the song is. So give it a listen. In 4th place, we have Shocking Party. Don't you think it was odd that not a single song from Arise made the top 100 Love Live song list? Arise has 2 songs, Private Wars and Shocking Party, but I'll focus on the song that didn't get as much attention, which is Shocking Party. This song was performed in season 2 of episode 3 in Love Live School Out Project. This song was performed right before Yume no Tobira. Arise has often been neglected by fans and staff alike, which is odd as this group had 2 pretty good songs here. It's fast and has kind of that pop music style, and it's a shame that Arise did not get that much support and likely never will get any in the future. But the least you can do is give this song a chance, and perhaps you will like it. In 3rd place, I have Soshite Saigyo no Peiji Niwa. So this song came later in the Muse active period, but my goodness, the bass kills it in the song. I just love how much flavor that the bass brings while being in the background of this song. Beyond the line that kind of sounds like Honoka saying, "I'm a lolicon." It's actually a really catchy song. I admit that I wasn't aware of the song until someone recommended it to me, but I'm really glad they did, as this song is so fun, and of course it's just fun to jam to. In 2nd place, I have My Own Fairy Tale. So this one has been more of a recent thing for me. I've grown pretty fond of this song, and I don't necessarily think this song is everyone's cup of tea, but I can't help but to appreciate the vocals and instrumentals of the song. I really like the instrumentation here. The melody and the harmony just blend so well. I love the synthesizers and an accordion in the song. Sure, I guess. It seems odd and out of place, but I really like that addition. Akari Kito has a wonderful voice, and you can get the feeling that Kanata is singing this song as she is tired. This is very thematic and fitting for Kanata, and thank God it's not slow like her first song. Yes, the tempo is slower than other songs, and yes, this does not have an anime dance yet. And also yes, the live dance isn't exactly very exciting, but the song has a lot of passion and emotion, and I personally really like it. And in first place, and the most underrated song, in my opinion, is Jingle Bells ga Tomananai. This is absolutely a biased pick, but I'm really sad to see Jingle Bells get neglected so much. Yes, the song is not an anime, but you could find it in the arcade games. There's only 2 Christmas songs in all of Love Live, and this one is so wonderful. I love the holidays. Christmas songs are all about holiday joy and fun, and they always just make me happy when I listen to them. You can hear the joiners singing, and I really like their costumes. I get that not everyone's a fan of holiday music and joy, but seriously give this one a try. I just really like Christmas music so much, and I think more people should give it a listen to. This is a genuine treasure that doesn't have to only be enjoyed during the winter or the holidays. Please, for the love of Mari, give the song a chance. Perhaps there will be more songs like this in the winter vacation album that's coming up, but I wouldn't hold my breath. But please, Love Life, if you're listening, please, more Christmas songs, please. Cool, thank you, because it is coming in December. So that's just 10 songs that I believe that need to have more attention. Now, did I make a poll for this? Yes. Who do you think I am? The link in the poll will be in the description below. And this poll, pick your top 5 most underrated songs in Love Live. Now, do not mix this up with your top songs from Love Live. That should not necessarily be correlated. This isn't a list to pick what you believe is the best song. This is a list for you to pick which songs don't get enough love. Now, if your favorite song is a song that got like 200 plays, then absolutely that should be on your list. But if your favorite song is Boku Tachi wa Hitosu no Hikari, it's not underrated. It just isn't. So that's why I removed the top 25 songs in the top 100 song list, because they aren't underrated. I don't care if you believe it's underrated, it's not if it's had that much love given to it. So things like Snowholation, Deep Resonance, they are not underrated, and they can't be underrated because they are loved so much. So if you're interested in participating in that poll, click the link in the description below and go ahead and submit your choices. Make sure you don't duplicate, because I will delete duplicate answers. Of course, there are more songs that need exposure, so let me know what songs you think deserve more attention in the description, or even better, in the poll. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to catch you guys in another video soon.